celebration for those that have passed to the other world, which is the intangible world. We celebrated 2 days, the 31st of October and the 1st of November. And both days go for different people. The first day, which is the 31st, goes for adults that have passed away. And the second day, which is the first one, is for the innocent souls, which are the kids that unfortunately died before they could develop their years in life.
This tradition coming back from the Mayans, and that's older than Halloween, how I was reading. They take like 2 days to make the altar, and they're supposed to do it with 7 steps. And the first step, you put the picture, the saint.
And we live them those 2 nights, so our death or the spirits of those who passed away come back and pick up the food. On the altars, we usually put things that the person who passed away liked, such as skulls. Well, the skulls is a representation, but we put pan, which is bread, death bread. We call it pan dulce. We put cerveza, which is beer, tequila. We also put food, the different type of food that they like. We put flowers, a lot of flowers. The smell just brings the people. We put candles, and I don't know if the candles were integrated once the Spanish conquered America, but that's now what we do. It also goes along with prayer, but now that came to be a Christian or Catholic prayer. But before, it had a more indigenous meaning of the way they pray.
That's very important for the Mexicans to have this celebration, because at least once a year we go visit the family in the cemeteries, and here we don't have that tradition, and they maybe take years to go visit your family. So over there, at least you go once a year.
Banner is basically, first of all, a way to get into information system. You can get into either a smartphone, a tablet, like an iPad that we're giving away, or your laptop. You can work from the office, you can work from home, it doesn't really matter. And it goes against something called the Luminous Portal, and that's kind of the communication hub for everybody within the institution. Then lastly, we have a totally integrated system of student system, finance, financial aid, human resources, finance, and advancement. One database, one place that captures things like addresses, phone numbers, one place that captures things like accounts receivable, student information, no duplicate data entry, and I guess that's the important thing. There's some applications that we'll be implementing that cross all areas of the institution. For example, the portal, obviously. The portal's smart enough to know that if you're a student, you get access to lots of student support services, but if you happen to be a student who is also an employee, there's also information about employment at the institution, benefits at the institution, things like that. An integrated document management system that takes everything, not just, we talk about data all the time and information in Banner, but also does images, integrates those images with students or accounts receivable or entities within the system. Also, it's not limited to images, also audio clips, video clips are part of the document management system. Sadly, in the last few years, we've had to worry about emergency communication. We're implementing Rave Alert, which will allow us, the institution, to send notices about dangerous conditions on campus. Should there ever, hopefully, knock on wood, we'll never get a chance to use that. Although that same application can be used for other less dangerous things. Workflow. We'll hear a lot about workflow. In fact, when Wendy starts doing the actual demo, you'll hear about tying processes together. So rather than having students walk all over campus trying to get things done, rather than faculty having to walk from office to office to solve problems, we can tie things, processes together through a workflow. It doesn't even have to be a banner event. It can be other events outside a banner. So things in your library system, things in your bookstore system can be workflowed together. And we'll show some examples of that. Mobile connection. It's an open source set of tools that what's nice about the mobile connections, it allows institutions to develop, and it's any institution to develop mobile applications for higher education, and then they share them. We don't sell the mobile connection toolkit. We give it away to anyone, including non-clients, and they can build mobile applications. The only thing we ask is that you post those applications in a community area where other institutions can share them. We're finding some interesting solutions, things that we've never thought about because we're not in front of students, we're not in front of faculty every day. People who are in front of faculty and students and staff every day come up with interesting solutions, and they share them with everybody else. So it was a great experiment for us. It's truly a successful experiment for our company. We'll do some other things in that same area. Self-service reporting and database ODS, or Operational Data Store, is the ability for everyone to get information out of the system. One of the things we discovered during the demo process, and even prior to that, in talking to folks, people are frustrated that information's in the system, they can't get it out, or they have to ask a specialist to get the information out. The self-service reporting capabilities of the system allows you to actually drag and drop information, create reports, and yes, it's got security, so if you can't see payroll across the board, you won't see payroll through the self-service reporting. If you can't see students' grades, because that's not part of your job, you can't see them through the reporting side as well. So then, more specifically, student areas, and I'll have Antonio talk a little bit about that.
As you can see, there's a whole bunch of components to the student area based from the schedule of classes and back to the master course file and things like that. But some of the nicer integrated elements are specifically related to faculty load. So we can take the data out of the schedule and port that data directly into HR, so there's really only one time of data entry. Also, whenever things are updated inside, like for instance the schedule of classes, it's real time with the web, so anyone who's perusing the schedule of classes online will automatically see those updates because it's all real time. Students will of course benefit from that tremendously. They'll also be able to view their bill online, their fees, and at the time that they're registering, if they've already completed their BOG information, they'll be able to see that BOG. It'll post to their account immediately. And if the student does changes in their registration, the BOG will also automatically adjust. So the system also has the ability to deal with the outreach areas and also processing the CCC apply applications. And there's a whole array of forms to help track the disabled students, EOP&S, Puente, Ujima, Mesa. I'm sure I'm missing a whole bunch of others that are out there. So all of that's part of the integrated student area, and then pretty much the bulk of the students and faculty will be interacting with it through that web self-service component. It's only more of the administrative side who will be inside the database proper. Along with all of just what is part of the program for student, there's also a couple of additional pieces. So the relationship management tool, which Wendy will be showing bits of in just a little bit. But that's basically a communication device. It'll specifically facilitate communicating with at-risk students, but also has the capability to deal with outreach and those types of things. Also, DegreeWorks and its TREC component will be very we're looking for that to be a big win with you guys because it's basically the ed plan. And students will be able to kind of do a mock-up of their own ed plan from the web. It'll have what-if scenarios, so if the student's thinking of swapping from one major to another, they can instantly pull it up and see how far along in their progress they have if they decide to change. Counselors will be able to store their own notes inside the ed plans, and those notes can be displayable to the student or just internal to other counselors. And also, based on the demand in the ed plans, that we can take that information and help us facilitate that into the scheduling so that if we see we have, 900 students who all need this course, we know we need to offer a few more sections of that class. So that's all related into the degree works and the TREC elements. And of course, there's also FSA Atlas, which it facilitates the tracking and capturing of all the special information needed for international students so that that can be reported cleanly to the federal governments.
With financial aid, we are going to be able to handle all of the federal regulations, all of the state regulations. We'll be able to deal with any institutional regulations, any of your foundation grants, your donor grants, departmental funds. Any money going to a student can be recorded in the financial aid module. We are fully accredited by the Department of Education to online calculate a student's contribution to their own education, and we can automatically send everything to the Department of Education in a matter of just running a job. And we can get back our reimbursements, millions of dollars, under direct loans, under Pell Grant, and any of the other funds that we distribute to our students. So everything is fully accredited, and we'll be able to keep those funds moving to and from the government to our students. We also are able to do private loans, the alternative loans, which is becoming more and more, I'm afraid, because students feel they need more money. We also have the ability to handle our entrance counseling for default prevention and the exit counseling for making sure a student really realizes they have a loan. Self-service is a big thing in financial aid. We'll be listing all of the documents on there that a student must submit, and we also will be able to allow them to accept and decline any of their funding, especially the loans. So we are going to be very busy to get this up as soon as we can, and we also will be supporting all of the BOG funds, the Cal Grant funds. Any money that goes to a student we'll be handling in financial aid.
Hello, this is Charla Robertson. I'm here today with the PCC Today show at the Wellness Fair. Woo-hoo! So we're out in the quad, and I don't know, to me wellness usually includes lots of free food samples. So I'm gonna go walk up and down here to find some, and hopefully there's some goodies waiting for me. I ate breakfast, but I'm just greedy, y'all. Yeah, let's go eat. Oh my God, what is that? I think this is a deformed lemon. Man, sometimes Mother Nature is just nasty, y'all. Hi, back again. This is Charla. I'm here with Daphne. She works for the Pasadena Farmers Market. What's your exact title again?
I'm the assistant manager.
Nice. Wait, does that mean you can give me a booth if I want to sell things?
I cannot. Our farmers market's full.
I mean, not like I actually grow anything, but you know, you can come to talk to me for like a quarter. I can make money that way. So we're here at the Wellness Fair right now. What kind of things are you willing to do to stay well?
Well, I try and get out and exercise a lot. I have a license in teaching dance.
Oh, really?
So, I try and exercise as much as possible. My daughter goes to school up here at Don Benito's, so when I drop her off in the morning, I go and rollerblade around the Rose Bowl. And the biggest thing is people don't realize when they start eating naturally, they start eating from the farmers markets especially, you taste the difference. It's a huge difference in flavor, and yeah, it just tastes better.
Have you ever cleaned your energy field?
I don't know what that means.
I'm not too sure what it means either. Something about your aura and stuff like that. Keep your white light. I don't know, we'll talk about that later with somebody else. They'll be better able to explain it to you.
Okay.
But thanks for trying to answer the question.
No problem.
Thank you guys, we'll be back right after this. here at the Wellness Fair. I'm talking right now to Sharon. And I don't know if you just saw her working out, but she was sweating hard, and she's here today with Project Waistline. So Sharon, obviously I see part of how you take care of yourself. What's another way that you take care of yourself and get well?
Yeah, you know, it's got to be a complete project, a complete program. It can't just be exercise. I spent too many years exercising with a group of people, and we all kept getting fatter and fatter, and nothing was changing because we didn't change the other areas of our life. So at my booth today, I'm talking about healthy eating, which is eliminating as much as possible all animal products and oils, processed oils from our diet. Now, I don't want to be too strict, so it's a 6-day-a-week program, and then on the 7th day, nobody's looking, so you can do whatever you want on the 7th day.
On the 7th day, you can rest.
Yes.
That's awesome. Is there anybody in your life right now who embodies wellness?
My son.
Is that your son?
That's my son, yes.
Okay.
He actually volunteered. He volunteered to come.
He was doing these crazy push-ups, y'all.
Yeah, he volunteered to come and help. So that was really, and he does this stuff too. He does this type of exercise and more because he does physical training.
Oh, very good. Cool.
I'm a math professor on campus.
What?
Yes. I teach math.
What?
PCC.
Wait, which math class do you teach?
Oh, math. I'm full time.
Wow. I only went to 131, y'all. English major, woo!
So that's the other way that you stay healthy. You keep your mind active. Like
Very true.
Right, being a student. And then the spiritual, there's a lot of spiritual booths happening here. I have a spiritual program too. But I kind of crowded everything out here, but you have to be complete. You can't just be, just doing one-dimensional, one thing to improve yourself. You have to take care of all parts of who you are.
So wellness is full embodiment. It has to be everything. Awesome. Thank you so much for doing the interview. It was nice to meet you. Hey there again. This is Charla. I'm here at the Wellness Fair. I'm talking to Joshua Gomez. This is the son to that really buff chick we saw exercising earlier, Mrs. Gomez. So Joshua, if you could let me know, what are some things you do to take care of yourself?
Well, I think it's got to be the total body. You got to take care of your diet, your exercise, take care of your mind, your body and spirit. But as far as diet, I think a little bit of everything. If you know what's healthy, then you're going to go ahead and think about it, and you're going to incorporate it in your diet. You don't need to eat vegan 7 days a week, but if you go ahead and know that there's nutrients in it, and know that there's a healthy lifestyle out there, you can incorporate it into your lifestyle.
So, have you ever done yoga or anything?
Well, I think all kinds of exercise are beneficial. So, yeah, I've done yoga, and it was cool. It was real good for focus and stretching and circulation, but as far as high impact cardio or weight training exercise, it's not going to give you the same kind of pump. But it's a good workout, and for a lot of people, it's it's what they enjoy and it's what they dig. So power to them. So
you're saying you would incorporate it into your already probably, I'm guessing, weight training and cardio and all that?
Yeah, I do a lot of running. I do a lot of weight training. I do kickboxing. I do Muay Thai kickboxing, and I do cardio kickboxing at the gym. And I would think you incorporate everything. Everything you see, you're always incorporating things. And maybe you don't think about them all the time, but you put it in the back of your mind and you incorporate it in your everyday lifestyle. So maybe the stretches in yoga, I won't do in a workout, but I'll do them warming up for some weights. So you can learn things from everywhere you look and just incorporate them where they fit into your life.
Cool. Do you want to demonstrate for us?
Well, I got some real basic, because I think just keep it simple. We got 3-minute jump rope rounds. Take 3 minutes on, then go ahead and take a break for 1 minute. You don't got to just be standing here. Go ahead and move around. If you can, mix it up.
Hello again. Charla, I'm here right now with Beyonce.
How you doing today?
Not Beyonce. He had to clarify that for me. Whatever, I'm gonna call him Beyonce today. I'm joking. So I'm here with Beyonce today. I'm at the Wellness Fair, and so Beyonce, not Beyonce.
Yes.
What does wellness mean to you?
Wellness means to me to not only be healthy and take care of your body, but also take care of your mind. You know, a lot of people are into drugs and stuff like that. Me, I'm more into fitness and, you know, music, and just, I want everybody to live right.
Right.
You know?
And what are you willing to do to be well?
What am I willing to do? I'm willing to promote local fitness. That's what I'm willing to do, because it's a mixture of cardio workout, and it was built for the hearing impaired. So it's letters and numbers, you know, while you're dancing. And
let's back up. He's talking right now about this thing called Vakwa.
Vocal fitness.
Tell me about
Vocal fitness. Vocal fitness was created by my friend's father, Paul Mavi Sr. in South Africa. And it just took over as the biggest fitness business in the world, and it's internationally known, and we're bringing it to the U.S.
Bigger than Zumba.
Yes, bigger than Zumba. It just took #1 from Zumba. And, you know, it's mixed with, you know, dancing and spelling out letters and numbers, and also light boxing. So, you know, a lot of people come, they try it out, and they, you know, instead of the instructor looking good, the instructor gives up a signal, and everyone in the class knows what to do.
Wait, you said symbols and numbers?
Yes, letters and numbers.
So it's like education with working out?
Yes, exactly. Education is for everybody.
Full body schoolhouse rock,
Full body schoolhouse rock. And like she said, it's made for babies. You know, we have vocal babies, we have vocal boxing, they have, you know, cycling classes, Pilates, yoga, all types of stuff. So you get the real deal.
Nice. Thank you so much, Beyonce.
No problem.
Not Beyonce.
Have a good day.
No problem.
All right.
At the wellness fair with Joseph. Yeah. He's with AS, y'all. Associated Students. Okay. So we're here at the wellness fair, and I want to know from you, Joseph, because I know you're super busy. You're always running around on campus. You do so much.
Yeah, we have to finish setting up.
What do you do when you feel overwhelmed?
You know, that's a good question. I feel overwhelmed all the time, but it's like it happens so often now that I don't even realize I'm overwhelmed. But anyways, I don't know. I just try to relax. I mean, I try to find time to go eat out and stuff like that with friends, and I just need time. I take time to veg out and stuff like that. So.
It's really important to get not just sleep, but rest.
Yes.
Two different things, right? And balloons. Balloons always
right?
make me feel better.
I just feel good.
He feels light as air, y'all.
Cool beans.
And in your opinion, how do you think the body, mind, and spirit are connected?
Oh, they're definitely connected. You have to, the body, spirit, and mind are connected because I can't describe it, but they are. They're
like
always,
you can't have one without the other?
Of course, in order for you to be or your body to be well rested, your mind has to be well rested.
Very true.
In order for your spirit to be well rested, your body and mind have to be well rested. So it's like a big cycle of things.
It's the triangle of life. It's that three-legged table. If you lose one, they all fall down.
Yeah.
Not that I was putting an answer into your mouth or anything,
right?
Joseph.
It's like Jenga.
Exactly. The domino effect. We could just keep going on with examples.
I know, right?
Thank you so much for the interview. And we'll be back right after. Hey guys, I'm here with Sherry. We're at the journal therapy booth, and she's going to explain to me what exactly that means in just a moment. But first I want to ask you, what does wellness mean to you?
Well, it's more than just eating healthy and exercising. It's a state of mind, a state of being, an everyday living kind of thing.
And how many times a day do you wish you could just take a time out?
More than I have time for.
And this is where we segue into journal therapy. So, you want to tell me what journal therapy is all about?
Basically, it's just writing down some thoughts that you might just have to just get out right then and there and can't really kind of take that breakout of your whole life. Kind of just pull it out and just jot them down and put it away and then kind of move on.
Is that what you do?
I try to.
Is it hard to remember between all the hecticness that may come about during the day?
It's actually more of a reminder saying I just need to get this out real fast. I have a journal to do it.
Right.
Last night or something like that. So it is very
nice. See, you don't need an iPhone for everything, y'all. You just write it down. Talk about 19th century up in here. Thank you so much for the interview. We'll be back right after this. Hey, it's Charla again here at the Wellness Fair. I've happened to run down and bump into the Wellness Fair coordinator, Gia Blunt, and she's going to tell us exactly what it's all about and what brought this about. So, Gia, explain.
I will indeed. Well, this is the first wellness fair after we have gotten the grant for the Journey to Wellness. And the plan is to have a fair once a semester. And it's to support local businesses, programs and workshops that already exist on campus. Like you probably noticed the yoga, the meditation, all of those things have always been here, but nobody's known about them. So we're just bringing out all the resources that PCC has in the local community, bringing them together to promote the total package of wellness, mind, body, and spirit. And you can see we have a great turnout. We're going to be doing it once a semester, so we'll keep adding different businesses too.
Okay, so first, on a personal note, what's one thing you try to do a day to ensure your wellness for that day? Just one thing.
Well, no, I'm happy you asked. It is personal, but I'd love to share it. I wake up before my kids do. That is key for peace of mind. And I pray. I pray. I make my coffee, it's dripping in the background, and I pray. And that's what I do every morning.
That's awesome. Yeah. Because it's mind, body, and spirit.
That's right.
And thank you so much for this interview.
Oh, you're welcome.
And thanks for
pleasure.
the fair.
Yeah, good. Enjoy.
And we're out. She is amazing. I think she fully embodies what wellness means, so I'm just going to step back and let her explain what she thinks wellness means. Go ahead, Ms. Nika.
Thank you so much, Carla. For me, when we talk about wellness, there's always the conversation about body, mind, and spirit. And people always talk about the mind and meditation. We talk about the body and physical health and what we eat, but very rarely does anyone discuss what it means to be spiritually well. And that is where my work makes a significant contribution to the idea of wellness. So I am what is known as a master energy therapist, and I help people clear emotional traps as well as generational emotions and things that are stuck in people. Many times people are not aware that up to 80% of the beliefs that we hold, 80% of the illnesses that we hold are in us from generational baggage.
Thank you. That was an awesome interview, and thank you so much for being here with us today.